Hey guys, this is Austin, and today I'm here live at CES 2012 with the LG Spectrum. So Chad, you want to go ahead and take it away?
Absolutely, Austin. First of all, I want to welcome you to CES 2012 in the LG booth. I got a lot of exciting things to tell you about. This is actually a Spectrum by LG. This is going to be available exclusively for Verizon Wireless on January 19th at a price point of $199 on under a 2-year contract. A couple of really cool things about this device itself. This actually is going to feature what we call a true HD display. So basically those days of watching HD television at home, you can actually pull that into a mobile device itself. But obviously it's going to be 1280 by 720, however we take it more step than that. It's actually 329 pixels per inch. Within those 329 pixels, there are 12 subpixels per that. And we utilize what we call sRGB stripe, which is a universal standard for HD broadcast and HD televisions. So what that's really going to mean to you is you actually have a true HD display. On top of that, in order for you to get true natural colors, we actually use an exclusive LG HD graphic engine on there to go through a 6-step process to pretty much adjust skin tones and overall color adjustment to make sure that you get the proper skin tones on the device. Another little neat way to actually show HD content is Verizon Wireless and LG. We actually have an exclusive partnership with the Sports Center app, and what you're going to be able to get is ESPN content for video in true 720p HD. So if I tap on the device here, if you notice I'm actually in a pure 4G LTE signal strength. So I'm actually going to tap this app. You're going to see connecting on the device itself, and what you're going to see is true 720p content on the device itself, which is pretty cool. So it kind of takes you back to that first time when you saw your Sports Center, or you actually saw your first football game or baseball game in pure HD on a television. That same aha moment's going to hit it because now you're doing it for the first time on a mobile device, exclusively with Verizon Wireless and LG on the Spectrum. So if you look at this, absolutely phenomenal HD content on a mobile device. Other cool things that we've got, if we want to look at specs on the device, we're using a Scorpion S3 from Qualcomm, a dual-core 1.5 gigahertz processor. We're also using a Adreno 220 graphics processor. We have a total of 1 gigabyte of DDR2 RAM on the device itself, so we have 512 of that dedicated to the processor, and 512 is dedicated to the graphics processor. We also are going to have 4 gig total of internal memory on the device. We're also going to include a microSD card of 16 gigabytes, which is really cool. Full DLNA capabilities on the device itself. We also can do HDMI on the device itself via an MHL adapter or mobile high definition link, so you can get your HD gaming content or your video content out into the large screen that way as well. 8 megapixel camera on the device itself for pure HD content and pictures, and we also have a front facing 1.3 megapixel camera. Other little neat things on there are typical LG UI, so we have pinch-in gestures on the front screen. We even actually have them in our applications menu. We can pinch in and create folders. We can even drag these folders onto the home screen anywhere that we want, drop them wherever they are, so you're actually maintaining screen space. We even have gestures, so when you get phone calls, you can actually flip it over to mute the call, flip it over to pause the video, even with our alarm. And actually, you can go into our HD pictures in here. We can actually show gesture support, so we can actually tap the side of the device itself to scroll ourselves back and forth. And again, to show off that HD content, let me zoom all the way in there, and if you notice, that'll actually maintain resolution.